namaste to all creators from all around the world. I have a very big announcement to make today, and I'm also joined here with some of our core team here, who also have the same concerns, thoughts, questions around this whole shift in terms of whether it's the way I'm speaking, the energies, the colors, the dress, everything from the moment I came back from the Himalayan mountains. And there's something that is going to be revealed. It's a very powerful day on the 15th of this month. That's September. So that'll be this Sunday, which was actually a command given from the mountains, which I know a lot of you will have a lot of questions around. And it's like very different now because Eric was that logical minded person. And then what's this thing about commands and mountains and all the rest of it? And in the same way, the team has been asking me, I thought it's just out of respect and responsibility to also share with you guys the truth behind it and this whole thing about the new name that I will be serving under. Now, I know that sounds a little bit woo-woo and out there for you guys as well, but I just want to, first of all, let you guys know, rest assured, I'm still driving the Lamborghini and I'm still as cool and as gangster as I used to be. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to hand it over to the team. They can fire away the questions, which I'm sure a lot of you will probably have some similar questions around. And then we'll go from there and then just have a quick chat about it so that everybody actually understands, so that when the name changes on YouTube, you're not like, who am I following? Who's this person, you know, or Instagram or Facebook, you know? So over to you guys.
Okay, so I think for a lot of people watching, and these are some generic questions that we have been speaking about as a team and that we've maybe said to you as well. I think one of the generic questions that a lot of people may be thinking right now is, what is this name and where did this name come from and why do you have to change your name, I guess?
Okay, maybe one at a time. Yeah. So
okay.
First one is, what is the
what is the reason behind this?
What's the reason behind the name change?
The name change, yeah.
So we all know, again, everything holds energy. So names hold energy, even items hold energy, everything holds energy, right? And so it's for the new energies to serve through that. And it's going to be for a much bigger purpose. So right now, I think on YouTube, we have, 600,000 following or something like that. And that's only been in the last year. But everything is going to go on a whole new speed going forward. The amount of positivity and consciousness we can spread to the world will be a lot greater. So it's just that old energies will go there.
Nice.
And also, previously, I was not aware that I was aware there's something greater. We always talk about it, whether we call it God, universe, whatever, right?
Yeah.
But I wasn't aware to what extent until we went through this whole third eye opening process and seeing everything and all this awakening stuff. So that's why going through this mastery journey, now, if I use this new name, it will become a lot more powerful, the whole message as a whole.
Wow.
The other thing that I was thinking about is your whole content out there that you've built over these, like, this past year or so. Like, is that going to stay the same or are you going to change it? Like,
well, I think, people always get upset when people change, right?
Yeah.
But this is the common, like, what I'm saying is the common audience or the common community. Yeah. Even when people when you went into positivity, personal development, law of attraction, when you tell some family members,
they didn't get it.
Exactly. You don't go back to Baliks.
Yeah.
Right. And then tell,
any Balik fans on here?
and then tell your village people, hey, hey, manifestation.
You attract everything.
Yeah. They're not going to know what you're talking about. So, and people get concerned. People always get concerned, and this is the main reason why I wanted to make this video as well, is to say that there's nothing to be concerned about.
Yeah.
Right? Because just like you're having your growth journey, I'm also having my growth journey, because we're growing all the time. We have to be growing. If we're not growing, we're dying, right?
But how do you feel about the change, though? Because a lot of people have their belief on it. But now our question is, how does you, as this Eric Ho that you are right now, feel about the change?
But it's very exciting.
Yeah.
it's very powerful.
Yeah.
Just like everybody else's awakening
Yeah.
and positivity, when
Yeah.
they go through the journey, it's very exciting, very
Yeah.
powerful.
Yeah.
But most people's concern would be, what my friend's going to think of me? What if they think I've joined some cult or something? What if they think I'm following some religion? There's a lot of skepticism out there. But that's why I thought it was very important, especially to show respect to the fans, the followers, like, because you've been with me throughout this whole journey, to let you know what's actually happening behind the scenes. It's not so, we're not talking about religion here. We're not talking about cults. It's just that when you awaken, you start becoming more conscious about, hey, there's more out there. And then you adapt, you know? And so, yeah, I'm excited about it. So,
Nice.
yeah.
Yeah, been working with you for so long, and I know you have been working for your personal brand for so many years. Do you have any attachment to change?
For somebody who goes
Who
out
practices and
to
teaches.
teach other people that we have to practice detachment,
Yeah.
to be attached will be entirely, the
Yeah.
other way around. So I think that, no, I don't have any. I like I said in my video, since I've been back from the mountains, is that when the container is ready, the universe or God or the universe or the energies will channel things through you, because they know I'm not attached to things like that. They know I'm ready for that. I'm
Yeah.
not going to be freaked out by it, you know?
Yeah.
So you say things that are built up, but that is, I mean, I always say this. We come into this world with nothing. We leave with
this world
nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing is, what can you say is ours?
Yeah.
So everything is built up anyway. The identity, and this goes to everybody who's watching this, the identity you have right now, whether you think, oh, people think I'm not intelligent, people think I'm stupid, people think I'm shy. That's what I've struggled with for a long time, right? Like, this is just that's the identity that's been built up so far. But actually we can detach and say, hey, I'm not that person anymore. I'm a new person,
Yeah.
right?
I think another question that a lot of people might be thinking right now, and because our team are on this level of consciousness and awareness, and we understand this, and a lot of your creators on here who are on this journey totally are open and respectful about it, how do you think people like close friends and family will take this? Because it's not like the most normal thing to go home to your mom and dad and say, hey, this is my new name.
Yeah. First of all, there's a lot more behind it. It's not saying Erico decided to change name, because this name wasn't chosen by me. It's not even in my language for me to actually choose. It's passed on from Grandmaster, from my master, but actually not even from Grandmaster. It's from beyond that.
Yep.
We can nod and say, yep. Most people will be like, what is he talking about, right? So, but that's the energies that have came down. They've applied that amount of power for that amount of consciousness and positivity to spread out there. So it's needed right now. So first of all, this is basically, imagine if your mentor, your master says, do this. I always teach people. I say, if you find a mentor, you find a master, you got to listen to everything they say, because they know, they've walked the path. They know more than you. So that's all I'm doing. Now, with regards to like family and friends, well, first of all, I believe, I hang around with a lot of our team members every single day, right?
True.
So I know that people will receive it because we're on a level of consciousness to not be offended by it, you know? When it comes to family, I think that will always be the hardest one.
Interesting.
And and it's the same for everybody who's watching this video as well. And we get messages, emails from people all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, my family doesn't believe it. I keep telling them to manifest and they're so negative. I'm trying to tell them to be positive.
Yeah.
It's always like that. But everybody is on their own journey. So I'm not going to force anything on them. But I know I need to make this change for myself, but not just for myself, to be able to impact more lives out there. I know it needs to happen.
Wow.
Right? And so, yeah.
It sounds really big. Like, so we're not going to be able to call you Eric again, or is that, or what will happen? Like,
I think anyone can call anyone anything, right?
Yeah,
You can go up to someone on the street and call them stupid, right? You say, "Hey, stupid," you know.
Yeah.
So, the difference is this, though. On the more conscious level, this is no longer saying I'm just this physical, just this one life identity anymore. It's saying that I understand that something created me.
Yeah.
Right? I don't think anyone can challenge that. It doesn't matter how logical minded you are. You
Mhm.
can't challenge, no, I created myself. You know?
Yeah.
You can't, because there's something more powerful. Okay, you can call it science.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me just call it science just to attack the skeptical minds out
Yeah.
there. So literally, science talks about energy.
Mhm.
So all I'm saying is that energies have flown in a way. It's been flowing in a way, right? Where that's the direction it's going. So
Mhm.
now, when you talk about sounds pretty big and all that type of stuff, it's not my decision here. It's channeled through, and it's come out like this way. Everything has been flowing
Mm.
and manifested that way. You know?
So can these people on here watching, can they get a spiritual name? Like, can these people saying, well, if Eric
Well,
Ho's changing his name, I want to change
the
my
thing
name.
is this, though. No, anyone can change your name, right? You can change your name, you change your name, you change your name. We can change your name every single day. You can change your name.
Yeah, but yours
right?
is legit.
Right. But this is well, I had to go through a whole journey.
That's
of it,
what I'm
right?
saying. So
And that's
can-
why a lot of people they say you know, I was away for 30 days in the Himalayan mountains. But actually, I wasn't away for 30 days. This is what I was talking about on the CC Plus
Yeah.
hangout.
Mm.
Yep.
I was away for years because it was in different dimensions.
Yeah.
And only the more conscious people will understand that.
Yeah.
You know. Things aren't so far-fetched. When
Mm.
I talk about different dimensions and time is different, when in this reality it's in 1 month, over there it's many years. Science already shows. If you go to Mars, you go to Jupiter, you go
It's
to different
different.
planets, time works differently. So this
Yeah.
is science. So
True.
you know.
So is
So
that means
so when back to your question
Mm.
first. Now, I'm even more serving science, energy, the powerful energy. Okay.
Yeah.
The creator, right? Then in that sense, by you calling the name, it's just you respecting and honoring the energies. That's all.
Okay.
In the same way that I bow down to Grandmaster, Grandmaster bows down to his masters. It's not, I mean, people look at, oh, religion, cults, oh, there's, it's only because we're not used to it, that's all.
Yeah,
Because
it's
society
not-
don't do it, you know?
Mm.
But you know what? Like, we, in whatever situations, let's say someone on the street, they say, no, you're Eric O, you know? I'm not going to fight against it.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not against that. But the people who are conscious, they will respect those energies because they know what's going on.
Yeah.
And it's a very powerful thing. When people come to respect energies and they can recognize what energies are flowing, right? Things start coming their way as well. Because
Yeah.
they are serving the energies will reply, will respond,
Mhm.
you know?
so is that means you need to change your family name? Is this new name going to be only online? Is your online name, or you have to change your passport, your property name?
It's entirely,
everything?
So everything will
Wow.
be detached. Every Erico item,
wow.
we had the Erico
Or
chair,
ClickFunnels.
Erico plaques.
Oh.
Exactly. All these different
Wow.
things,
Oh, no.
prizes, awards, things like
Wow.
that. It all needs to go because it's all old energies.
Okay.
Right.
Wow.
And this is not just with my name change. This is like everybody must practice detachment
Mm.
because when old energies go, it will give space for new energies to come in.
So do you believe that what has happened with Eric Ho right now was the potential of what Eric Ho was capable of, and this new name is going to bring...
Entirely, completely.
Wow. Yeah. Okay, I
Yeah.
get that. Yeah. Well, that's exciting.
So at the moment,
There's like a machine gun firing here this way. Yeah.
so at the moment you already know what's your new names.
Yes.
Yes. What's that new name's meaning? Can you just review for us?
The new name can only be revealed on the 15th. Yeah.
So we don't get a sneak peek.
Nobody gets sneak peek. I think those of you who are part of the CC Plus, we'll be doing a very powerful event happening on the call this Sunday. So that should be tomorrow when you're watching this video. So those of you not part of CC Plus, you can actually join. There's a link in the description. We're going to actually bring very powerful energies in and give the blessings to everybody part of the circle who's going to be there in that time. So make sure to tune in live and not just for the replay. It's going to be a very special day
Yeah.
because it's the day of cleansing the old and bringing in the new and taking those energies. And this is what all my content, if you look at like Spiritual Riff and all this, especially Spiritual Riff, in fact, because it just comes through so fast. Brain can't process that fast.
Mm.
It just goes out without thinking, you know. So it's some energy that channels through. So actually, all content going forward will just be more powerful because they're just allowing everything to come through like that, you know.
I think from a selfish point of view, can I ask just one final question on my part?
Let me just say one more thing
Okay.
first. Because I want you to know that I would not say that I am powerful.
Mhm.
That created all of us is most powerful.
Mm-hmm.
So people always say, Eric, you changed my life. Eric, you did this. Eric, you did that, you know. Actually, I have no attachment because when I detach ego from it, it no longer needs to be Eric.
Mm.
If everyone can just bow down just to say thank you for
It.
whatever comes through in whichever ways, right? Even if Josh was to show up into my life today and, I don't know, fetch me a glass of water,
Mhm.
right? I would bow down to that because thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever came through you for that to happen,
Mhm.
I need, and everyone needs to practice respecting that thing, which we don't want to define right now.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Otherwise, people get offended, you know.
so is that thing not us, or is that thing us?
It's us.
It's
It's
us.
an extended
It's a
version
part
of
of
us.
us, yeah.
It's a part of us. Extension.
So my
Yes.
question is,
You're
right?
dying for this
I
question.
am, I really am, right. For all these guys watching, all of your followers, like your students, and especially your team as well, with this shift that happens to you, would you, well, you probably know, will we as a team or our students that's coming to learn from us for 1 month, 2 months, see growth and that like never before in our lives as well?
Of course. We're all one. we're all one thing, right? This is what I say. As long as the energies are respected, right? Whatever channels through will also be received by all
Beneficial.
students and everybody who's watching videos and things like that, right?
Okay.
But there will be people who are like, no, this looks religious now. I hate this. This is whatever they think it is,
Yeah.
right? They will name it. The moment they name it, okay, that's okay. Because you will, nothing bad will happen. You will just stay doing what you're doing,
Yeah.
right? Nothing will change.
Yeah.
You'll stay. So if you're already happy, then you'll continue to be happy.
Yeah.
But this is for the people who are ready for, hey, I'm ready for more now.
Yeah.
You know, it's a different level.
I think that's all of your team just saying. I think we're ready to go next level.
So yeah, because I'm more concerned about the website things.
Heidi deals with our website, by the way. Yeah.
So what about your Ariho official
Everything will go.
website? Is
Everything will go.
going to forward to imcreator.com. Yeah.
Yeah. For the time being. And this is very important because if you start seeing this new name from Sunday, new name will be announced and it'll be official, it'll be out there. All social media, everything will change. So when you see that, don't be too shocked. Whoa, who am I following? Who's this person?
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
So this is just to let everybody know beforehand.
Wow.
You said it's in a different language. Will we be able to type that name in on
Uh,
our English keyboards?
It's in the language that they speak
In mountains.
in Saturn
Oh,
planet,
wow. Really?
aliens. No,
What?
no, we're joking.
I was gonna say what? What
No,
keyboard's
we-
that?
I'm joking. Yeah, we'll know on Sunday. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
Cool.
All good?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's
Thank
enough
you
for those guys for now.
for also helping everybody else understand this a little bit better. Guys, I just want to say a big thank you to all of you along this journey. Really, it's an absolute blessing to even just entertain you on days or spread just a little bit of positivity, whether it's a message of love and, or positivity or consciousness. Things will continue the same that way, right? Everything is positivity. This is the whole purpose of this whole movement. Except the only difference is that going forward with this whole thing, there will be more powers, more energies, more secrets, more things will be revealed, and it'll be just much more powerful for your own development at that same time. If you got anything out of this video at all, or if it was a little bit of entertainment for you, even if the smile made you smile, right, then please do hit the thumbs up. Continue to support the channel. Comment below. Do let us know your questions, because I know you guys, some people, with an open mind, you guys will receive it okay. I know some of you will be like, oh, what on earth is this? This is wrong. Why is he change? I hate his change, And this is the thing for you as well. And I've learned through time, because when you're impacting millions of lives around the world. It's not so easy. You can't make everybody happy.
No.
You know, I remember when I first bought the Lamborghini. I bought the Lamborghini because it looks nice. You know, it's like, wow, right? And then some people are like, oh, you're into like all materials and stuff like that. I thought you were all spiritual. You know, it's just like, we will have people like that. I
Yeah.
believe spirituality is about abundance. I
And
believe it's about
everything.
happiness. I
Yeah.
believe it's about comfort. People say, I wouldn't waste that money. I would go and I would donate it to charity. But are you doing charity? Because we're doing charity.
Yeah,
We have our
every
own
day.
organization. In fact, next week I'm out in Kenya.
Mhm.
So all friends in Kenya, Karibu, we'll be seeing you next week. I'll be heading Nairobi, then we'll be going Kakamega, so we'll go western. That's where our orphanage is for 8 years now. So you can't satisfy all. And it was very interesting because when I came back from the mountains, I started speaking more about third eye and awakening and stuff.
Yeah.
And then somebody commented and saying, you're going to lose all your followers now because now it's no materials. You're going to get rid of the Lamborghini. People like that stuff. And I'm just like,
You can't win.
you can't win, you know? So this is the thing. As much as, you know, everything will be spreading love, positivity, blessings to all, always, always. I would like you to practice the same thing out for other people as well. Is that everybody's on their journey. Respect all journeys. You know, people sometimes they fight with religion and all this type of stuff. I don't know why are you fighting? What's there's a fight?
Mhm.
You know, I go to church, right? I was baptized.
Mhm.
Yeah, I grew up Buddhist.
Mhm.
I chant. I can chant Buddhist now, you
Mhm.
know, but Buddhist chants now, right? Hinduism, obviously, I've been going through different temples and things like that recently. So all of these things, I'm open. I'm open to science.
Mhm.
I like to understand the parallel because at the end of the day, I don't believe in putting one fixed mind onto one thing.
Mhm.
I think the mind should be open and say, hey, maybe there's a reason why people believe in certain things.
Mhm.
But not saying you need to, you know, start doing some crazy routine or, you know, bowing down to rocks or whatever. I mean, but if it works for you, if it's your lucky charm and you smile because the rock makes you smile, then you should bow down to the rock every day because
Do it.
you should be happy. You know, that's what I believe in anyway. So anyway, leave your comments below and I'm sure there'll be a lot of people, I'm not following you anymore. You know, I can only say namaste and love to all. And also, if you are new to this channel, and this is like, what is this, right? Then please do hit the subscribe button because this year I'm making daily videos, right? With a lot of content, positivity, anything business. Business will stay there, right? Wealth, abundance, law of attraction, anything positive to keep you inspired to make it your best year yet. But from me and the team, namaste to all.
Namaste.
Bye.
Namaste.